What is going on, everyone? Griffin here, coming at you with some Juke gameplay, and today we're going to be talking about possibly the most balanced SMG in Rogue Company. So let's head over and let's talk about it. So yes, we are talking about the 24S here. So we're going to run through the stats on it, and then we're going to head back up and we are going to talk about it. So at the uncommon level, we have a body shot damage of 16, range of 10.5, a mag size of 24, fire rate of 11.36, handling of 24, and a reload time of 1.35. The rare version increases the hipfire accuracy of the weapon. The epic version increases the damage range from 10.5 up to 11.5 and removes the jump inaccuracy penalty. And then the legendary level, of course, increases the mag size up from 24 to 36 and increases the handling from 24 up to 32, which basically reduces the recoil of the weapon. So the reason why the 24S feels like it is the most balanced weapon, and the range on it is a little bit questionable here. Whenever we compare it to something like the D40C has a range of 10, and the Knight has a range of 8, and the LMPX has a range of 12, it slots in really uncomfortably close to having like an almost insane range on it. Like the LMPX leveled up all the way has a range of 15. Okay, so you can kind of see where like it doesn't fall into that category, but also at the same time like it is flirting that line with being like a very good weapon. And the reason why that the Knight feels really good at range is because of the minimum damage that it does and the way that the damage percentages scale and the fall off scales. That's why I've been saying they need to go in there and readjust the fall off values and the damage percentages at these fall off values so that you can have weapons that perform at range like the LMPX continue to perform at range and still feel really good and really beneficial to use. The main drawback for running the 24S over the rest of the weapons, and I know that this is why a lot of people don't choose to run the 24S as a primary SMG, is because of the magazine size. If you're running it with anybody other than like Lancer, Chalk, someone that has replenish, then you're not getting the full benefits of the weapon until you level it all the way out to that legendary level. But the damage, the range, the accuracy of the weapon merits itself to being one of the best in the game. And the reason why it feels the most balanced is because of that magazine size. It's kind of like the LMPX as well. The LMPX feels a little bit more balanced because you have a lower magazine size. They dropped it down, and then you have to level it all the way up to gain the benefits of it being one of the most accurate submachine guns in the game. Whereas at this current moment, like pre, Virtual Horizons update, the D40 has 50 bullets in it, doesn't really get penalized for any type of range gunplay, and people that run those characters like Lancer and Chalk can still exploit the way that like the reload mechanics and replenish and the passive abilities for those rogues work. So of course that's going to be higher up here. Like that's why they need to go in there and they need to adjust, I don't know, some of the capacities of these weapons. It would make more sense to me that the D40 get dropped down pretty significantly, and I'm not talking about like insanely significant, but the D40 should only start out with like at the most 30 bullets in it. I mean, and that would still be the highest base except for the SLC maybe, so maybe 35. But still though, if you're not going to adjust the fall off percentages, the damage percentages for these SMGs, you're going to have to give something in there for counterplay to exist. And right now, there's certain SMGs that do exist where there is no counterplay. You just run in there and hope for the best. And if they have this SMG, 9 times out of 10, they're going to win their fights when it comes down to gunfight versus gunfight, just because of the fact that they don't have the downtime associated with it that you may have with whatever weapon you are running, right? So there's no give and take. And that feeds back into, okay, why did replenish get removed off so many rogues? You tell me. You got to have some type of negative to some of these to balance itself out a little bit. Back onto the 24S, I really enjoy this weapon, and I think I'm going to run it a lot more because it feels pretty consistent. It feels like it's one of the SMGs that they kind of touched less than a lot of the other SMGs. So it doesn't feel like it's overperforming or underperforming. It just feels like its pick rate is very, very low because you do have to level it up to that legendary level in order to gain those benefits that you need to run it. But like I said, if you run it with certain characters that you gain those benefits from, then you're golden as a goose at that point, and you can still be successful with it, and you can still run it and capitalize on what that weapon is able to accomplish. With this D40 nerf that's coming in the Virtual Horizons update, I feel like a lot of people are going to slot themselves into either objection because of the buff or the SLC territory, whereas I think I'm going to pivot more into the 24S territory. I think it is a really good weapon. I think it is a really fun weapon to use, and I think it's a very consistent weapon. You just have to play with it a little bit smarter than dumping 50 bullets downrange. But be sure to let me know what you think in the comments down below. What are your thoughts on the 24S and what has been your experience using it ever since all of these SMG changes where they nerfed them and then they rebuffed them and made them better and all this kind of stuff? Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, be sure to check that description for links to Facebook, Discord, and Twitter. Those are the places to contact me. If you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you've already subscribed to the channel, then consider hitting that join button to become one of the 256 crew members. Lastly, on Thursdays from 8 until 11 p.m. Central Time, Sundays from 10 a.m. until we get tired, I will be streaming here on YouTube. So if you are interested and available, please feel free to stop by and say hello there. Thanks for watching, guys. They're chasing me in mid.
They want a piece of you, bro. Hold up, hold up.
I'm bumping them towards you. Oh.
Objective acquired.
Burgondo! They're probably hating this shit now. They're like, oh my god.
Scorch is just running around with a big ass sword.
It's my fault.
Keep up the pressure.
It's just so funny to watch them shoot and panic.
On the zip.
Oh, one of them left. Scorch was going down the staircase the back way. No, she's coming back.
We have 5 lives left. They're out of reinforcements. Finish the job.
Well, he's got it too. Unless he picked it up off of somebody.
Another contract in the bag. Defending here.
The goat got 0 downs. No downs for the goat.
No downs for the goat. The goat! The goat!
I leveled something up. Hold on. I think it was the sword. I just saw.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, I did. I got the claymore to wood. Okay. I haven't seen that weapon mastery thing pop up in a minute.